finding contractors in my area. So how do you go about finding contractors in your area? Well, this ties in really to finding anyone to do anything. How do you find anyone to do anything and do a good job? My preference and how we tend to do things is based pretty much on recommendations and the power of this amazing thing called the internet. So all you need to do is if you're building a property business, there's going to be property networking events near you, right? If you go along to one of those networking events, at one of those events, there will be a property person with more experience than you. Because a comment like this, I'm probably assuming comes from someone that's fairly new to property, which is perfectly fine. And respect to you for digging in and getting going. But if this is you, go along, find someone more experienced than you that you look up to because they have 100 HMOs or they have several commercial conversions or they run a letting agency, whatever it is. Find someone more experienced than you, go and speak to them, tell them you're trying to get into property and do they have any recommendations for contractors that you can use, solicitors that you can use. You know, you'd be surprised at how willing people are to share that sort of information with you because it benefits their contractor, unless they're like really busy doing work for one major developer or something like that. You know, go and get recommendations, then speak to them. I would speak to a couple of different contractors, solicitors, lawyers, speak to a couple of them and see whether you click. If you don't click, then you probably don't do business together. You know, business is, especially property, it's all about the people. Okay, having the right teams around you, okay, is what brings your dream and vision into reality. You can't do it all on your own. If you think you can, you're wrong. Okay, you cannot do it all on your own. So you have to build a strong team around you, and a strong team is predicated on good relationships. So go and speak to a few of them, ask them questions, see if you get on. Okay, and then if the relationship is right, then take it forwards and review it after the first deal. Review it after the second deal. Review it after the third deal. And then once you've done a few, you'll know whether you're working together right. But keep your eyes and ears open for more potentially beneficial partners or team members. One thing to note, and this is really important. I'm going to come in. This is really important. Okay, you get what you pay for most of the time. So, pardon me. So the cheapest option is usually not the best option. And sometimes the most expensive option, well, they can sometimes be a little bit. You know, you get what you pay for, but it's about finding the right price. Okay, get a good relationship. And I know it's going to be hard when you're starting out. When you start out, it's really tough, right? Because you've got no money, but you need money to get team members, but you need deals to, like, it's just a massive chicken and egg problem, okay? And I know it's scary, but you have to build the right team around you, find the right figure for you, find the sweet spot, and then, you know, if you do the first couple of deals with the team that aren't great, but they get it over the line, then brilliant. Then look at reinvesting those profits into doing more deals or building your team so that you can do deals more efficiently. That's the way to go. Don't take all of that profit home just so you can buy a nice car or get a new house now. Reinvest it and leverage it for later. That's what I would suggest.